This video will show you how to use Docotopus and Goobric for assessing writing. Before you begin, you need to create a rubric. This is the sample Goobric, which is a rubric and is created in a spreadsheet. This first cell, A1, must be blank. These are the categories down. These are the points they're worth across. If you use numbers, it would allow you to put in partial credit. These are the criteria for each one. You may add more categories and you can add more criteria. The important thing is this cell must be blank. All of your categories must be unique, or the Goobric will not work. So now that I've created this, I know where it exists in my Google Drive. So the next thing I will do is I will create a new spreadsheet. And I will title it whatever the assignment is. Then I will go to add-ons. I will launch Docotopus. Once it loads, it will create a sidebar. To eliminate this little message from them, click More. Don't show this warning again. First step, select mode. Ingest a Google Classroom assignment. It will ask me then to select my class, then to select the assignment. This sometimes takes a little bit. Ingest the assignment. Then in your spreadsheet, down at the bottom, you'll notice they'll have created a new tab, and it will have put all the assignments here. The students' names, their email addresses, with a warning not to change the header image. You can ignore the column that says file key. You can ignore the column that says file name. What you're going to want to use eventually are the document links. The warning shows up again. Click More. Don't show this warning again. Docotopus assignment tools. Attach the Goobric. It's going to go into the Google Drive, and if you've just worked with it, it should show up in Recent. If not, you would need to search My Drive for it. Then I click on selecting the spreadsheet. Also gives you an option to create one at that point. I'm selecting this one. And it'll give you options. So I want to make it viewable, allow self and peer assessment, and to send an email notification to students. So I attach the rubric. Once again, I have to get rid of that notice. It shows you what the rubric is. It asks you to refresh and edits and counts, to look for new submissions, search only for the files that are turned in, no. Send feedback email, or I can add a co-teacher. But right now I just want to grade it. So I will click on Goobric link where it says Assess Document for the first student. It gives me the option to use my microphone because I could leave audio comments if I choose. So here is this assignment. I see the whole thing. This is a Google document window, so if I wanted to add comments as I go, I could. All I need to do now to grade the assignment is to click on the box, click on the tab to move to the next category. If I want to give a grade halfway in between, 2.5 would work. I can do that. If I didn't want to, I could type the number in, which I'll do for the last two speed along. The audio right now is disabled because I have my microphone plugged in and I'm doing something else. Now, I can check Also email scores to the student. I'm going to choose not to, and only add scored categories to the document. Choose Auto Advance on Submit, and that'll make this go more quickly. So I'm going to go up here, I'm going to click Submit. And once I do that, it automatically moves on to the next student paper. This is Hermione's, the last one was Cho's. I go through here and simply do this. Click Submit and it'll move on. If I want to skip a student, I can use this drop-down menu. In this case, I'm going to skip to Ron. And I'm going to go with whatever here. And I could finish because it's submitted to the next one. If I was to go back and look at the student work, what happened is it automatically inserted the Goobric and the grade to the bottom of the essay. And that's how you easily grade and assess using Docotopus and Goobric.